everybody, it's Mark Dorr. Thought we'd get back to some basics and talk about things that, are pretty fundamental to language teaching. It'd be great for those of you who are new teachers and not a bad review for those of us who've been around a while. First, let's talk about writing. And remember that writing can have different purposes. And so you're going to write in different registers. You're going to use different ways. Academic writing, very formal, very strict in terms of how you do things. Say what you will say what you say, and say what you've said. But there are other ways to write. People might be taking English because they need a job, fill out forms, write stories, create fiction. So many different ways to write. One of the common errors that I see with teachers in the U.S. and certain others is this idea that they get stuck on academic writing. And remember that academic writing is useful? Absolutely. So is being able to write for a job. So is being able to write fiction. Many different things. So just remember, when you're teaching, think about what your students might be needing. And at least mix it up a little bit once in a while. We're going to work with sentence combining today. Sentence combining is just like it sounds. You take two sentences, normally fairly short sentences, and combine them. Sentence combining helps with writing, and it helps with grammar. Both. Just a quick review. Remember fanboys from an earlier video, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. You can use those to attach two independent clauses, to combine them, to put them together. An independent clause is something that makes sense by itself. It stands alone. So we'll be working with independent clauses today. You could do this on a chalkboard. You can do this on paper. You can do this online. You can do it yourself, have them do it. You can even have them work together, either in a classroom or online. An example for you. Valeria lives in Cabo Rojo. That's an independent clause. It makes sense as a sentence. She wants to live in San Juan. Another independent clause. We can combine those two sentences to make one sentence. Valeria lives in Cabo Rojo, but she wants to live in San Juan. That makes sense. We took one of those fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, and we used it to put those two together to make one sentence. Let's try another one. Alfredo likes Lake Chapala. He lives in Jalisco. We could combine those two and have Alfredo likes Lake Chapala, so he lives in Jalisco. So we've combined two smaller sentences to make one more cohesive sentence, so our writing isn't as choppy as perhaps you might find with a beginning writer. Have a bunch of very short, choppy sentences. This helps to smooth things out a little bit. So, sentence combining, one of many basic things you can do to help students with their writing. Thanks. Happy writing, happy teaching.